And, okay, there we go, my mic is working, I wasn't sure about that for a minute. And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was The Shootist from the Red Dead Redemption soundtrack, which, I don't know, I heard it earlier while I was working today, and I thought to myself, yeah, that was really good. Maybe I should play that next time I stream. But, I don't know. I do love the soundtrack of Red Dead Redemption 2, don't get me wrong, but there's something about the soundtrack for the first game that just kind of hits different. And if you were here when I streamed Red Dead Redemption 2, I think I may have commented on that when we got to what was essentially the very last proper mission of the game, which is American Venom, which is where you play as John, you know, spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2, I guess, and you finally track down Micah. Because American Venom has a lot of musical cues from the first game, and it really does drive home how the soundtrack for both games is different, because Red Dead Redemption 1 soundtrack has a lot of really brassy, triumphant horn kind of sounds. And it really does have, like, this specific tone that a lot of Western movies had. And I don't know, there's just something really special about it. And there's my little talk about that. Anyway, I know I've streamed the last 3 times I've streamed, and I've streamed a hell of a lot of it, but we're going to go back to Kenshi again. I do have other things I have in mind to stream, and we are getting close to the spooky season, and I've got a few things in mind I would like to do for that. Hopefully I can actually, you know, get a few of them done this year, because my time for streaming is few and far between these days, which is part of the reason why I'm doing Kenshi, actually, because I've only got a couple hours. It's been a long week, I'm working again tomorrow, and Kenshi is something I can dive into pretty quickly. Also, I've been playing a lot of it off-stream. I've made quite a lot of progress in certain more grindy aspects of the game. And before I do, like, the big thing that I plan on doing, like, I wanted to start streaming it, doing this thing. So we'll get into that. Also, I just noticed that I was, like, really hunched over. I always am. I really need to work on my whole posture thing. And so apparently me doing this little jig is me working on my posture. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. But, something I purchased a week ago, vaguely on a whim. I'd actually been planning on buying it for a while. I don't want to talk too much about it right now, because I don't really have the time. But it is something interesting that I am going to showcase on stream. It would more properly be presented on a Sunday to keep with the Retro Sunday theme, even though I know I haven't properly done a Retro Sunday in a while. But maybe if I have the time to stream this Sunday, which honestly is kind of looking doubtful, but we'll see if it happens, I'll be able to talk about it then. If not, I'll just go on a bit more of a chat about it next time I stream. But like I said, right now, only got a couple hours. I'd like to try to get as much done in this game as I can. So let's just get to it, shall we? Where is the thing? There's the thing. Let's do the thing. So yeah, I believe last when we left off in Kenshi, the squad had gotten horribly beaten. Most of them were enslaved. I managed to break most of them out, and 2 of them... Oh god, give me a minute. Ooh. Yawn. 2 of them were still locked up because I couldn't get them free time, and they were enslaved and shipped off to a stone mining camp. They're still there. I have played quite a bit of this off stream, but the 2 of them are still there, because I wanted their breakout to happen on stream. If nothing else, they've been, at the very least, increasing their laboring skill, because they've been forced to mine rocks all goddamn day. Though they haven't increased their skills that much, which is interesting. The funny thing is, I've been keeping them pretty well fed, because while they've been stripped of all their belongings, they were allowed to keep their backpacks and whatever was in their backpacks. And I've been periodically just sending other members of the squad up there with food and feeding them. Like, for whatever reason, nobody's cared. So, like, she's got an inventory full of food. He's got an inventory full of food. Their shackles If you can feel pain, it's because you're not working hard enough. But yeah, the funny thing is I had them... Damn. Fade got buff! But the funny thing about that is their shackles are unlocked. They have been, I think, for ages. So I can just flip those off and run out the fucking door whenever I want. This right here might be a problem, though. Fujin's still locked in. So I think what I might end up doing is I'm pretty sure what I'll do is I might send over a character or two to break them out. And I'll maybe break out another character while I'm at it. Honestly, breaking out one of the Sand Ninjas wouldn't be a bad idea. Because they've got some pretty high stats. Now, breaking out the Sand Ninjas that are here, or breaking out anybody in here, doesn't necessarily mean... that they're going to join me, but we'll see what happens. Hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I wish you luck on your errands. So I'm going to be breaking the two of them out soon. Something that I've been doing is, oh, this guy woke up because I think he was taking a haha proverbial dirt nap because he was the most recent guy I freed. He has since been broken out, and I have had him... Oh, this person just kind of accidentally got stuck in my house, so they're just hanging out here now. It's caravan guard for the Traders Guild. I think their caravan is long since left. But yeah, I think I didn't even own this house last time I played, but I bought this storm house in Stoat, and I started putting some stuff in there. So I've got this dude, Saris, working away at building weaponry on the roof. And I've got a leather tanning bench, a leather armor bench, and a clothing bench in here. I moved Slick over from Heng. So he's been going steady built making stuff, and Dirt is my secondary armorer now. And I've had him mostly making bandanas like Slick was, just to improve his skills and get us some monies. And it looks like his queue has run out, so let's get him to make some more stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just designate a certain number of the group to be the main martial artists to begin with. BoneShaw, definitely. And maybe Fade and Fujin after I break them out. I might make one other. Because martial arts is something that's shockingly effective when it gets trained up high enough, but it can be quite a chore to level it up properly to begin with, because your only defense is dodging, if you're doing it correctly, and you need to have some pretty high strength to really hit hard. Now, BoneShaw's strength is actually pretty damn high to begin with, so he's already doing alright. His dodge is pretty abysmal, but we can fix that. Oh, also I have like a cooking stove with a couple of beds and stuff set up. Over in the building I bought in the ruins of Bast, I've now got the fully upgraded research bench. And I think I am currently doing... Yeah, this is basically all the research I have left I can do before I can get... before I have to get, what do you call it? Like, more specific and unique research materials, which I need to investigate ruins for. So I'm pretty sure what I've got going there now, that's as far as I can go until I find more unique items. Well, I mean, I can research these two things as well, and I guess I just might. Even though I don't plan on really locking too many people up. One fun thing I noticed is that even though it's I'm probably going to abandon Bast, sort of. I mean, I'm still going to use this as a safe house. Because I can't really grow any crops or use any machinery outside, which sucks. So, building my own base is obviously going to be the preferred option. One thing I have learned is that I always thought, until I saw some videos on the subject, that you were only able to mount like ranged defenses like turrets and mounted crossbows on walls. Not the case. You can mount them on any building you own. And the funny thing about that is that includes this. Like, you see these little nodes? Bam! I can put crossbows on them. So I could use this as basically a proper safe house that's fully defended. If things go to shit out in Bass proper and I'm near here, I can just run back in here, lock the door, and station people on the roof. Oh, I've also got these going to power the machines. And the real funny thing is I'm pretty sure I can even do that in town. Which, if I end up waging war on the people in the town, is going to be comical. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to actually do this right now. Because I can see that causing all sorts of problems, but I can do that. So anyway, Saris has been working away. I think he has gotten to the point, because I mean, he's only about halfway up the weaponsmith skill, but the thing is, unlike the armor, where the quality of your armor is completely dictated by the skill of the person making it. With weaponsmithing, it's tied to both skill and research. So, like, I think I need to research... where is it to? Advanced weaponsmithing. That'll allow me to make the weaponsmith 2, which will then let me make better weaponry. So I think this grade, Katoon number 1, that's as high as I can get with my current researching. But that's fine, because another thing I kind of forgot about weaponsmithing is that the armor works no matter what level your character is. The better weaponry typically has higher weight than, like, the lower grade versions of the same weapons. And the higher the weight, the harder it is for your lower level characters to use. So giving a low level character a high-end weapon can be a hindrance to a degree. Now, that being said, the only actual weapons I plan on using are the lowly staves, I guess, which are probably one of the worst weapons in the game, and blunt weaponry. And the mercenary club is probably the best I can do in terms of blunt weaponry currently. I might end up branching out and using polearms as well, even though it's got a cutting edge, because the main thing is I don't want to use any weaponry that has, like, an explicit cutting edge on it. So yeah, the martial artists are just going to be the martial artists, but specifically, like, all the others, like Fragra here is a good example, and Saris for that matter. I'm going to put some random thing in their head slot. I've been sticking with turbans and Tagelmus because they defend against dust storms, which is nice. But, like, decent leather armor, like these leather turtlenecks and the drifter's leather jacket and pants, probably give them the boots as well. And they'll have in their, as their main weapon, the staff, and they'll switch over to the mercenary club if they need to. And that's the main thing I'm going to do with them. As for the martial artists, much as you saw with BoneShaw, because he's wearing a fancy new, some fancy new duds, I don't know, I think I found the blueprint for it in town. But what it is it is... it's something called a monk's robe. And the funny thing about the monk's robe is it actually gives you a better... it gives you a better martial arts bonus than just the standard gi does. And it does give you some armor coverage. Not a lot, but it gives you a little armor coverage, which is nice. So it's slightly better than the gi. And the other thing I find hilarious is these are the robes that the priests of the Holy Nation wear, but because I've made it myself, it's not actually taught to the faction. And seeing as how I'm planning on taking the Holy Nation out before dealing with United Cities, I just think it would be funny if I have a pile of people wearing their robes beating the crap out of them. That should be fun. So, all that said, the other thing I did too is I bought a pack dude. I can't remember what these creatures are called. But anyway, he's my friend. His name is Grunther. He's still a pup. But like any food I put in his inventory, people will take if they're near him. Oh, Pow is my secondary weaponsmith. I'm not sure what's going on here because I do have this set up and she should automatically drop weapons off there because Saris is doing it with the weapons cabinet over next to him. But for whatever reason, she doesn't. She doesn't automatically try to go get more iron. She doesn't automatically drop the weapons off. It's weird. I don't know if it's just the way this place is set up or what. But anyway, I think what the plan is we're going to break out Fade and Fujin, and night is coming, so I should do that soon. Holy crap, I can't stop yawning. Oh, God. So yeah, we're going to break them out. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I've also been rolling in cats. I'm making so much money. But we're going to break them out. We're going to have everybody kittle up as well as they can be, because I'm not going to wait around for Slick to make all the leather armor for everybody, because the leather turtlenecks in particular take 33 hours to make. It's stupid long. So I think by the time I'm ready to migrate, I'm just going to cut off at whatever he's been making and leave it at that. But I don't think, I was going to, but I don't think I'm going to send everybody off on the expedition. I'm going to leave at least a couple of people behind. I might leave Dirt and Pow behind. And they can stay here and man the crafting stations. And they can just make stuff to finance everybody else going. I was going to leave Azumi behind too, because she's our main researcher, but the thing is, there's not much else she can do after this round of research until we get more materials, so it's probably better for her to come with the main group. And I think everybody else is going to go. But, the main reason why I'm moving south so I can go to my old stomping grounds in the hub, which would be down around here, the border zone area. It's just because there are so many hostiles in this area, I'm afraid that if I set up a base here, and I invoke the wrath of, well, I mean, even not just the Holy Nation or the United Cities, cannibals rove through here pretty quickly, and they can be, like, pretty often, and they can be tough to take out, and if they knock out one of my characters, they're going to be eaten alive fairly quickly. I think the cannibal territories are up here somewhere, so I've got some time to try to rescue them, but if the whole party gets knocked out. So, I think initially it's going to be safer for me to head on down there and set up, because my end goal, apparently it takes a bit of doing, but you can basically automate your characters so that you can have them run a town on their own if they want to. So I'm going to set up little bases and outposts in various areas. So I'm thinking I'll leave Dirt and Pow behind up here. And they'll just do their thing. Make stuff, sell stuff. Periodically, I might have them break people out. So what'll happen is I'll have another group just kind of slowly building up here. And just as a test, I'll see if I can scout out a decent area in Bass to set up an outpost. And they'll live up here. It's sad for me to say, but they will probably be expendable. This is going to be like a test to see how viable it is to have like really low level characters hanging out up here. Probably setting up down here somewhere if I can find a fairly decently resource heavy area. Because I'm planning on pissing off the United Cities much later. I'd rather be closer to them than the Holy Nation. Especially if whatever group I leave behind up here doesn't have any human males in it, because they're not going to like that. The funny thing is, now, when I send the group south, I'm probably going to try to cut through this area and then skirt around here to get to the border zone, avoiding, like, the main Holy Nation territory. Unlike the first time I tried this, where it was just BoneShaw and his little doggo friend running straight through Holy Nation territory, I don't think I'm going to run into much trouble, because I do have human males in my party. And using them, I might be able to bluff my way through. Well, I've spent roughly 20 minutes explaining what I'm going to do without actually doing anything. So let's go ahead, shall we? Alright, so BoneShaw, how much food do we have here? We got a fair bit of food there. So I'm going to send BoneShaw back down to Stoat. And he's going to sell off the stuff that he just picked up there. His athletics has gotten really high, so he can move like a son of a bitch now. The other thing, too, is backpacks. Now, I don't know if I'm going to bother giving everyone backpacks, because I can load up my food and building materials on Grunther there. And I might have one of the people heading south keep their trader's backpack, but mostly I'd want to stick with, unless those characters are specifically ferrying resources back and forth, I'm going to want to stick with the thieves' backpack, specifically the bigger one if I can find it. Because it gives the least amount of combat penalty, and I can fit more discrete items in that. Like, I can't stack... no, it's Grunther. I can't stack weapons, for example, no matter what backpack I have, but if I have a thieves' large backpack, I can fit a pile of them in there. So yeah. Now I do have these trader's leathers that I might end up popping on some people too who end up going south. They're not as good as the drifter's leather jackets, but they'll do. I don't think I'm going to bother making any more leather turtlenecks for a bit, because it's going to take a bit of doing to get them. So anyway, I think I'm going to wait for BoneShaw to get his way over here. And then I will have him and I think Fragra run up. And see if they can break out Fujin, Fade, and maybe some other people. Anything new and exciting? Eventually I'm going to need to learn how to make Hiver-specific gear too, when I eventually get Hivers in the party. So, see, he's been making some specialist gear, like the monk's robe that BoneShaw's wearing is indeed specialist grade. So Slick is able to make some pretty damn good stuff. But high grade is fine for now. Dirt is starting to catch up to him in terms of skill, which is nice. And even though she's been lagging behind because her AI is pretty buggy, Pao is not too far behind Ceres either, which is nice. Yeah, as long as I keep them up here with a bit of food, I can just have them periodically go out, get materials, and they can just hang out up here indefinitely. Something I'm also going to be making some use of, because I've been reading guides on how to streamline things, is the automation. Because there are certain ways you can make it so that people remain mostly self-sufficient, and they travel in ways that kind of make sense. So we'll see what happens. Okay, those should be pretty good by the time he's done, in which case I should switch back over to ring sabers. Although, pretty soon it's going to be time for everybody to leave, him included. Honestly, Fade and Fujin might be able to just haul ass straight. I was wondering why Fade's farming was so high, but I had her farm in the abandoned town north of Heg. Didn't get anything out of it, but, you know. But honestly, they might be able to even break out on their own if they want, but... And the main problem with where they got her put is that there's guards. They've got Fujin locked up on one of these side buildings, which is fine. I'll have him work at picking his own lock. Fade, it's probably not safe for her to do it, though. Okay, good, he's back. Now the stores are probably closed, but I can sell off the gear in here. Okay, good, she's got all her stuff. So Fragra and BoneShaw. Oh, he ran over there to grab some grub. Crafting stuff has quite the initial investment, but after a while... Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to do, even though it doesn't really make any difference, I'm going to switch over these stolen wooden sandals with ones that he made, because, I don't know. Ooh, Specialist Drifter's leather boots. I might just leave wooden sandals on for the martial artists for now, but eventually I might switch them over to the boots too, because they provide decent protection. There aren't many different types of footwear in the game that do, if I'm being honest. Tell you what, Fragra can put on one of those now then. Let's give her one of the specialist grade ones. Let's put those in the inventory for now. Alright, so while we still have the levels of darkness with us, let's run that. We'll try that again. Let's run them up to the stone camp and see if they can break them out. We'll start with Fujin. He's going to be the easiest one to get. I was going to say, honestly, maybe he can just leave on his own, but I don't think he's going to be able to get past the gate guards. However, if I fling him over my shoulder and run out the door with him, I don't think they'll bother me, because that's how I broke Fade out of this place in the first place. This is where she came from. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like Saris has run out of metal. That's alright. So let's give him one of these staffs. Probably the Drifter's leather boots. Alright, so he's fully kitted out as much as I want him to be. I'm not going to worry too much about kitting out Dirt and Pow, because I'm going to want them to hang out up here, so they should be relatively safe. Everybody else, though, might be a problem. Speaking of, I should probably switch her over to the production squad. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm going to try to break out that sand ninja if I can. And after her, if there's any hiver in here, because we don't have any hivers in the team. Which means I'm going with either soda or coal. Maybe coal. Not coal, soda. It seems like he's got better stats. But again, that's only if he even wants to come with me. Oh, almost there. Yeah, see, the unfortunate thing is there's a guard just standing. There's a couple of guards. So it might be a bit tangly trying to break her out. BoneShaw's the one who's got the highest lockpicking skill, so I'll send him up to deal with it, but we'll see what happens. So let's have her sneak and see if she can fling Fujin over her shoulders. But first and foremost, let's ditch this nonsense. Okay, she's got him. Alright, so send her outside. Honestly, let's not even bother having her sneak. Honestly, I could probably just buy Fade back if I want to. But no, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. They are not getting any of my money. Nuts to that. Okay, while she's doing that, let's see if we can break out the Sand Ninja. Because she will be quite the worthy addition to our team if I can get her out of here. Because she'll probably be one of the strongest characters I have if I do. Between the two of us, I might be able to break her out. I'm trying to get you out. Stop yelling at me. Jeez. Any second now. It's funny, Fujin had a much lower chance of, like, breaking himself out, but I think it didn't take him anywhere near this long. Alright, so I'm just gonna have her lay him down. And he'll just lay low here for a minute. Oh, he still has the obedient slave job. Fuck that. You're not a slave anymore, Fujin. You're a free man. Oh, he's broken her out. And I think she's willing to join me. Let's send Fragria and see if she can break out the hiver I was looking at. Fade is still trying to pick the lock, but she keeps saying that she can't. Yeah, I'm gonna send BoneShaw up to try to rescue Fade if he can, because he's gonna be a lot better at it than Fragria is. I also like how who I'm rescuing next is a matter of me going, it's like, I don't have one of these yet. In this case, I don't have a Ivor. I'm running out of time, though. No? Okay, I can already tell he's not even going to want to be broken out. Okay, I can't actually, Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to wait until later to get Fade out. Okay, she's gonna run off on her own, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping she'd join up, but I guess that's not happening. Okay, let's get him to make some more of those leather. Some more boots. It's funny, they've been sending Fade out to work way more than they have Fujin. Alright, let's see if I can break out Hiver Friend. Oh, I got this guy. I got this guy, but I haven't gotten one of the two people I came in here to free. Again, though, the fact that I've been able to sneak food to her and her laboring has increased so high because they've enslaved her, she's just super buff now. She's too swole to control. Except not really, because she's currently enslaved. You know, theoretically, I can have her try to run off on her own, but I don't know if she's going to be able to outrun the guards is the only problem. It's better to do this the more subtle way. And it seems he is also not going to want to join us. Alright. Well, let's send BoneShaw in and see if you can find anybody else who wants to be freed. While he's doing that, I'll have, I like how this person's still just hanging out in my goddamn house. Saris can go get some more metal plates so he can continue his grand work. There's a Garou up there. Garous, that's what they're called. All extremists ate my baby. United Cities news flyer detailing inner-city violence following the brutal Traders Guild caravan hijacking in Skim Sands. Alright, let's see who else in here might want freedom. Whether they do anything with it or not is up to them. Ooh, you're a sand ninja. Outlaw farmer. Starving vagrant. Flick. Jaku. Sue. Spade. See if we can break out that sand ninja. See if he wants to join up. I think it's the very slim chance that anyone who's part of it... Nope, he's gone. Alright, well, I guess he's probably gonna get beaten to death. Although maybe not, he might make it out. I don't think he's gonna make it out. Well, I can only provide people their freedom. What they do with it is up to them. Try breaking out Flick. We don't have any check ladies. But that also didn't work out very well. Anyone else want to be rescued? And maybe actually be rescued? It's beginning to look like I'm not going to be able to get anybody else out of here. Oh, Slick's out of leather. That's why he hasn't continued. Okay, well, let's go back to the spot where Fujin was locked up. Maybe there's somebody new in there. Know what happened to Flick? She's probably bleeding to death somewhere, unfortunately. Hey, you know what? Maybe this other guy will change his mind if I break him out. Now, you say you're not going anywhere, but the reality is, you are. You're coming with me. Whether that means you die out in the desert, or you actually join up, that remains to be seen. I also like how Fade is so much more bulky than the rest of the slaves, because she's not being starved to death. Nope, he's going right back to his cage again. Yeah, there's just no helping some people. I'll see if I can figure out where they put Flick. If nothing else, maybe I can stop her from bleeding to death. I don't know what happened in that sand ninja. Bleeding out in a dune somewhere, probably. Anyway, I think I might move Pow back into town. She's gonna take over Slick's smithing, not Slick, Saris's smithing duties when he's gone, so. There she is. She dead? She's crippled. It's a skeleton man. Okay, it looks like she's trying to leave. So I'm just going to help her leave. God knows where she's gonna go. Oh no, it's Soto. Leave Soto alone, he wants to go back. I don't know why, but he wants to go back. Patrolling what? Patrolling where? Where's this guy going? He's working the slaves, but what slave? Where? Maybe he's just gonna run out into the desert to die. That'd be alright. Oh, he's following the guy who just ran out into the sands for some reason. Apparently I can't even help him anymore. He's just gonna drag his broken ass on over there. And they're trying to help him, but he's following the other guy. Well, I mean, for lack of a better term of help. Where is he going? Yeah, he's run off into the desert to die, and Soto was following him. Looks like they're trying to heal him up, at least. If nothing else, there's that. Is he trying to... I think he might be trying to offload stuff in there, and that's why he's stuck. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Wow, there's so many bandanas. So many bandanas. Can I organize this somehow? Arrange. There we go. She can go wherever she wants, but she can't stay there. True words, rolls true words. Also, things are not too bad. Apparently there's just no saving some people, because the last few slaves I've tried to rescue have gotten themselves horribly fucked up. But I'm trying. The actual person I've gone in specifically to rescue, however, I can't really do anything to help her. At least not yet. Because they're currently working her out there, and I mean, I can just scoop her up and run the hell out, but that's going to cause further problems. I need to be sneaky about it. Why? What's going on with you, Slick? Why can't you... Okay, something was bugged out with his inventory, so he wasn't able to open up anything. It's weird. It's really weird. T-minus 5 days, still cruise time. I feel like it's a good thing to brag. Good thing to brag about. I hope you enjoy your presumably well-deserved vacation. God knows I can use one, but unfortunately, as I said at the top of the stream, I am working again tomorrow, so... yeah, I should really take some time off soon. But when? When and how? Who's that? Oh, that's Soto. Well, Soto's not dead, at least. Is anybody else around here I can break out? Oh, he's run out of metal plates. I can fix that, certainly. Okay, soon. Soon it will be time enough for me to actually break Fade out, hopefully. At the moment, however, let's see if there's anybody else locked up I might be able to try to free. Where is Fade currently? Okay, still working that same Rock. That's generators. Which is being worked upon by Nutto. Anyone else in here want their freedom? I like how I'm just looking to see if there's anybody more interesting I want to break out. I do like that guy's beard. Maybe I'll break him out because of beard. Sure, why not? Your beard does you credit, my good man, and for that you shall be freed. Did you make it? He got out and immediately got back in again. I think I may as well put Fujin back in the, expedition squad. And he's gone. He was doing pretty good there for a minute. Yeah, Zumi is still doing research, so I'm not going to bother sending her back, but I should soon. How about you, starving vagrant? You want to be free? You gonna do something with your freedom other than run out and get your head bashed in like everybody else? Okay, fine. How about this one? I love it that you can tell immediately that it's not going to fly. What? What? What are we supposed to do now? I'm gonna pick you up, we're gonna go outside, and we're gonna see if you're actually gonna be smart. That's what's gonna happen now. soon. Soon I'll be able to actually rescue Fade. Nope. We're gonna play it dumb too. It's just no helping some people. Yeah, Zumi is done. I'll have her head on back now then. Is there anything left in the chest I want to take with me? No. Okay. She can head back to, head back to town with her animal friends. I like how I was planning on going to like beginning the trek south almost immediately, but it's taken me an hour to try to get everybody out. I love how she was planning on going back to her cage, and yet she's still getting the shit kicked out of her. How about this other Scorched Lantern, Max? Does he want freedom? He does. What's the green dot here? Should be looking right at them, whoever they are. Oh, it's you, probably. Oh, they're going in for the night. Why is Fade going there? I really wish that's not where she was locked up. It's gonna be harder to break her out. Anyway, now that everyone's locked up for the night, I'll get her out and I'll see if there's anybody else in there who's more interesting I would like. But you were happy about your freedom. Why are you getting back in your cage? Oh hey, it's Flick. Let's help her out. And she's going back into the... Okay. Fine, be stupid. See what I care. It's trying to kill Zumi. Rebel farmers, probably. Yeah, they should be able to outrun them. Alright, we got anyone new in here? Outlaw farmer, starving vagrants. Jakku, Sue, Spade. That was new. think Nudo was the guy who was working on the generators. I know I want to rescue Fade, but let's get BoneShaw in here and see if you can break him out, and then Fragra can scoop him out. Scoop him out like a pumpkin. I mean, wait, no, that sounds more grotesque than it should have. Damn, yes, please help me. Okay, while he's doing that, I'll send her over into one of the other places. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh, and I think he's going to follow us. Excellent. Alright, well let's... I don't know if he's following BoneShaw or Fragra, so let's have both of them run out with him. And then I really, really have to break Fade out before I try to save anybody else. I don't want to miss my opportunity like I did last time. Imagine how confused Fujin must be. It's like, alright, cool. They've come to free us. And I just keep coming back with all these people that I just keep hucking on the dunes next to them, and they keep making a beeline straight back for this place. It's like, who the fuck are these people? Where's Fade? We must free them all, brother. Okay, he's following somebody. I don't know who. I think I need to go so far out, though, before he stops me. Okay, yeah, it's BoneShaw he's following. Alright, let's send Fragra back in. We're alive? We're alive? Woo! Yeah, baby! You and me! How about we team up? Yeah, baby! Yeah! Never, I have standards. Look at that face! Yeah, baby. Tee-hee! Tee-hee, he says. Alright, you are a poor starving boy. You go hang out with Fujin. He's got some grub for you. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's get in here and see if I can get her out. There's a guard up here, but I might be able to break her out without anyone noticing. Who else we got? Okay, that's Soto. Sept. Sand Ninja. Is that the Sand Ninja I broke out earlier? Can't tell. If I can get her out too, I will, but... Let's get Fragra up here. Now, the good thing is that she's already got her, her shackles taken off, so... Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Well, the unfortunate thing is that just puts us back here. Okay. You know what? Just for shits, because Fade's athletics are fairly high. And she's not wearing anything in terms of, like, I might just have her fucking run. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get her to just run out of here. Fade. Haul ass. My god, I think she's gonna... Yeah, I didn't have to do anything. She can free her own damn self. Forget her, we have more important things. Okay, well, I didn't need to do jack shit to free her. She freed herself. Good to know. Where are the animals? Why are they so far behind Izumi? Okay, whatever. Yeah, they should be fine. Alright, well, now that she's safe, and it looks like everybody else has been locked up for the night, let's see if we can find Noto. It seems like he really does want to break out, so... Also, if we can get one of these sand ninjas out. Feel like they'd be very useful. Yeah, if I can at the very least get Noto to join me, I think I'll be fine after that. Of course, we have another problem. Although thankfully it would appear that they don't eat critters, so let's have Izumi double back and heal Grunther up. Oh, there's so many skimmers. Let's have Izumi clear a wide berth around them, though. Okay, I think it's safe to say that Sand Ninja didn't want to join up, because it looks like she just fucking ran. See if I can get to Grunther before he bleeds out. Poor guy. I think Azumi's got him. He should be fine there now. Oh, you're a sand ninja too. Send Fragra to see if she can find Nodo. He's probably locked up in this one. Is that him? Up the Soto. It's not. Oh. Where's my best friend? See what happens when I break her out. Maybe she joins, maybe she doesn't. Be nice if she did. Yoink. I'm just gonna pick you up. Get you outside the walls. See how well you do. Torodo. It's the starving vagrant I tried to free. God, did they put him up here? Please don't tell me they put him up here. I think they did. Hey look, there's Flick. Yeah, that's him alright. Let's see if I can get him out of here. Oh, that was shockingly easy. I was expecting much more difficulty. Anybody else up here I can break out? Starving vagrant. Coal. Ow. Set. Scratch. And nobody else really of all that note, I don't think. Let's have another round, and honestly, I've been at this for way too long. I need to start heading south. Break out one of the outlaw farmers. See if they're more receptive to joining. Might be. Hey, where you going? Are we safe? Yeah, baby, you and me. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright, if she decides to join up, great. If not, I'm just gonna move on. I've been at this shit for too long. No. Too indoctrinated. Alright, lads, let's move out. I don't want to go into town, but let's head over to Bast. So let's start getting people situated. Where's Azumi? Oh, she made it in here. Okay, cool. Can I put Grunther in the bed? I can't, alas. No, I'm just gonna have to carry him. Alright, so for a start, let's get Azumi kitted out with what she needs. So... she's going to put on her boots. And then these... How am I doing? Okay. When I get set up in a new place, I'll give her the leather jacket. Or the leather... I'll make a leather turtleneck for her, but I'm not going to wait another 30 hours for that. Okay, let's give her this staff and this mercenary club. Alright, so Azumi is kitted out. Slick is also kitted out. Saros... yeah, he's good too. Ao is going to stay behind, so it doesn't really matter what she has yet. Same thing with Dirt. So if that's the case, let's put Slick and Saros in the expedition squad. Still got a ways to go before they get to Bast. Although honestly, seeing as how they're going to be coming pretty close to Stoat, it's probably not a bad idea for them to hang out a little ways outside of town so they don't get spotted, and then I can get them the gear they need. Maybe over there. The stream was probably going to end with me having everyone head south. So I'm definitely going to want to stock up on food. Let's see now. I mean, stuff like building material and the like is probably going to be a good idea too. What have I got in stuff that I can plant when I want to start farming? So I can make cactus, cotton, just random vegetables. Which is basically green fruit. And wheat. Who's that? Just starving vagrants. Still and all, I don't want to run afoul of them, because it's not like we're still completely up to snuff. So let's hang out up here. Alright, let's start with Fade and Fujin. They need martial arts gear. I have BoneShaw run in and grab it, he's the fastest. Shoot, if that's the case, I should actually have... Well, let's have Dirt stop making stuff. Same thing with Slick. He can make them some headgear. And let's kit them out like BoneShaw. Give them the Tagomas. I like how this person is still hanging out here. Oh shit, Fade is coming into town too? Why is Fade coming into town? Oh, she's ditching resources. What resources? Oh, the food. No, Fade. You're very clearly an escaped slave. Stroll in through the gate, you're fucked. Also, she needs to be healed up. It's a random lost drone. Holy crap, she got really buff. I tell you what, let's have her trade with Fragra and give Fragra all the food. And then she can go ditch the resources. Let's send Nutto over to see if this guy wants to chat. Maybe I'll have another hive friend. No? Okay. Never mind. Alright, so we need gi pants, monk robe, wooden sandals. Gi pants, oh yeah, and the martial arts bindings too. And I'm gonna have to do it in a couple of trips, I think. Okay, yeah, because I didn't actually have it selected as his main thing. Okay, except for the head, she's good. She looks a little less like a slave now. That's nice. I should grab some stuff for friend Noto as well. So he needs the pants, the jacket, and he'll also need something on his head. Let's give him a red bandana. It's not the best protection, but fuck it. We're gonna make him jaunty. Oh, the weaponry too. We need to give him some weapons. To #1 staff. I should probably make another mercenary club. Happened here? Oh, he's not doing well. Let's send BoneShaw out to help him. Oh, he's already been healed. Well, that's alright. Let's break him out then. Look at him. Look how bitchin' he looks. You're coming with me. Oh shit, that's a noble hunter. Let's avoid him. I don't want to deal with his bullshittery. Okay, let's cancel that. I'm gonna lose some material, but that's fine. Let's see if I can get a mercenary club for our good friend over there. Alright, so BoneShaw is fully decked out. Fade is missing headgear. Fujin is decked out. Ragra has everything she needs. Azumi has everything she needs. Nudo needs headgear and weaponry. Slick's good. Saris is good. Oh, Saris needs a staff. I don't know why he did that. Gonna be okay, Cole? Now that you've sailed through the air with the greatest of ease? Ah, he's in a recovery coma. Alright, fuck it. Well, let's bring him into town. I'll let him heal up in one of my beds and we'll see what happens. Alright, so Slick can give his excess leather to Dirt. Because Dirt's gonna stay behind. Take that Taggle Must and bring that out to Fade. Wait, criminal? Oh. I'm carrying a slave. I think that's why. Well, let's run as far away as I can. Hopefully they eventually give up chase. Oh, this didn't go well. Oh, BoneShaw's carrying the staff that I was going to give to Nudo. Gotcha. So that belongs to you. Slick can also give Nudo his fancy red bandana. Oh, that guard is very persistent. Come on, Saris, you were making Katoon grade stuff hand over fist before. Am I gonna have to run into a group of enemies or something to get this guy to stop following me? It's beginning to look that way. Okay, who are that? Yeah, I don't know if I want to throw those guys under the bus. copper resource. Well, eventually I'm out to outrun the guy. Alright, so let's double check this now. So who we got out here? Slick is good. Nutto needs his weapons. Fragra's good. Fujin's good. Fade is good. Saris needs a staff. And Azumi is good. Well, I'll send Azumi out now. Although, actually, no. Azumi's got to stay back in town because she's carrying Grunther. Send Skullfos out, though. That guy is chasing me to the ends of the earth, apparently. Hey, you know what? Let's have him run all the way out to Bast. If he follows me all the way to Bast, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay, so Pow and Dirt are going to stay behind as the production squad, so that just leaves... Alright. Let's have Dirt go pick up some food. Specifically for him and Pow to feast upon. Honestly, you know what? I can probably, because I think Dirt and Pow both have Katoon grade clubs, I can just grab one of those. Well, actually, no, he just made one. Alright. So let's have him put that in there. And he needs a pole arm for himself. And let's send him out to Nutto. Still getting chased. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Fragra run back and give her a trader's backpack to probably Pow. Because we only really need one in the group. Is this guy gonna leave me the frig alone or what? Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go grab something else to drink while I'm just waiting for him to stop chasing me. I'll be right back. Anyway, I've returned. That man is still chasing me. I admire his persistence, if nothing else. so how we doing here? Alright, so I think everyone, like Saris, yeah, Saris is good. Slick's good. Nutto needs his staff, but BoneShaw has that. Fade is good. Fujin is good. Fragra is, for whatever reason, trying to sneak into town. Now I'm being chased by bounty hunters, as well as the world's most persistent gate guard. What the hell is your problem? Why can't you leave me alone? Alright, so I'll take that backpack. You can take this backpack. Send her back out with the rest of the crew. I'm almost to the ruins of Bast, and they're still chasing me. Jesus Christ. Okran, please. Okay, let's run a bit closer to the center of the area, and maybe they'll eventually stop. Or I'll run into a Holy Nation patrol that wants to kill them all. We'll see. While he's doing that, let's get Azumi to go buy some food. Yeah, let's buy a pile of meat wraps, some bread. Don't want her to go to the food barrel with it. And I have her run out here. Oh shit, are they all in a fight? What are they fighting? Okay. Well, it's time to try to work as a unit. Success! Kind of. Alright, well, we're definitely going to need to stop in, Bast anyway. Alright, let's set them all to, Wait, now I know for a fact... I was gonna say, I know a bunch of them have... Okay, what if I, like, shift? There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, it's always good to have them with that passively as their... The sons of bitches followed me all the way up here and cleaned me out. It looks like the gate guard might have given up, but... Okay, so who's my fastest? Probably Fragra. Okay, I gotta send her up to help him out, because he might bleed to death. And that's not a good way to start, all because I tried to save somebody. Azumi, stop. Azumi, you need to just give him the food. Yeah, I'm also gonna need medical supplies, though, come to think of it. Medical supplies and crops. Yep, BoneShaw's dying. And he's so far away, I don't know if Fragra's gonna be able to get there. Where does this autosave take place? Right here. He's dying. Okay, what about the one before that? Not dying. Probably still being chased. No, he's not! Holy shit, he's not being chased. Thank God. No, no, one of your Empire dogs, leave us alone. Guess you're gonna be wanting to report me to the slavers, huh? I'm just a pitiful slave after all. Ain't I? Well, you're not sending me back there, Roamer. Well, you live to report me. Don't do this, I can help you. No one in this godforsaken land is on the side of a lowly slave. How do I know you won't trick me and send me back to the slave camp? I warn you, I won't go back without a fight. We can help you, trust us. What have you got to lose? Alright, you don't look like the normal Empire type at least, but take me anywhere near a slave camp and I'll kill you. Trust me, I hate slavers as much as you do. Okay, we have another, we have another hiver. God, this has not gone at all like I would have liked, but, you know, that's just the way things are. Alright, so it looks like I need to get more gear for Jaglonger as well. Because he's going to have to come with me. Hell happened over here? Okay, that's just a bunch of slave hunters. I don't care about them. Because fuck those guys. So what do we have in here? Okay, well I do have a couple of things I can give him. Let's have Dirt make him a black bandana. Why? I don't know. Just cause. Skullfos can run out with the rest of these guys. Slick is attempting to go use the clothing bench. Don't really care about that. I think these are the gate guards that were chasing me down originally. I'm gonna be real happy to get out of this United Cities hellhole. Oh, I gotta send Saris back into town anyway because he doesn't need to be carrying that club. Oh, Saris isn't even in town. Never mind. I mean, he is already in town, I should say. Oh yeah, he's gonna... Okay, so I need to give that club... Yeah, because Jaglonger's gonna need some weapons too, isn't he? Tell you what, pal. I'm going to take, your mercenary club. You don't need it. Down and give him the goddamn food. This is going to be your traveling rations. There. Now Fragra can head back in town and give Pow her trading backpack, because I don't need everybody... I don't need two of those in the group, I don't think. She can also pick up medical supplies. Although honestly, it's better to send BoneShaw... No, BoneShaw has a bounty. Shit. Okay, never mind. May as well send Grunther back in then. And Dirk can go buy food to supply himself and Pow. Oh. Alright, that should be loads to keep them good. Let's see now. Almost there. Soon we'll be ready. Jesus Christ, this is so complicated. And I'm probably making it much more complicated than it needs to be. So I also need... something I can use to plant as crops. Also a couple of sleeping bags, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, so I got plenty of fowl meat to feed the animals. A bunch of food for everybody else. Buy as many crops as I can so I can plant some wherever I end up, though I'm probably going to hit up some towns along the way, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Oh, son of a bitch. And that's when we ran. Because I don't want to fuck around with one of the nobles. Is he still coming for me? Okay, I don't think so. Alright. Alright, you know what? I think I might just say that's good and go with that. Because I'm sure I'll be able to find places to resupply along the way. And I'll stick with that amount of building materials for now. I'll be able to buy more as I go. Alright, that's it. I think that should be good. Let's see now. So like I said, I might leave these two behind for now. I'm just going to let them hang out here and not do much of anything for the moment. I want to focus on what the expedition squad's going to be doing first. And from there, I'll probably head on south to the border zone, if I can. If I can. And hopefully we don't all end up dead. So, The unfortunate thing is I was hoping I was going to be able to start that trek before I stopped playing tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen, because I have run out of time, and like I said, I am working tomorrow. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send everybody over to Bast, and then take stock of what's going on here. And after that, I think I might stop for the night, because I want to see if this guy will heal up and if he wants to join me, in which case I'm going to have to gear him up too. It's really a never-ending struggle, isn't it? Who is worse off in terms of strength? It would appear Nutto is. Okay, so Nutto's going to pick up Grunther. Takes, however, a while to build up their strength, so... And we are going to go to Bast. And we are moving ever so slowly, because we move at the pace of the slowest, who is probably currently Nutto. And where is Nutto? Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't get any headgear for, Jaglonger. Oh, he doesn't have a staff either. Didn't I give him a staff? Saris has a staff. Got a hankering for some dried gristle flaps right now. What? Okay, we can give Slick a better staff than that, too. Yeah, I might worry about that later, because I still got some stuff I gotta offload, too. Well, let's have a look over here. Let's just make a bunch of bandanas, and I'll give one of those to Jaglonger. And I'll get Pow working on this stuff. She can make some more staffs. A couple more mercenary clubs. So I need to buy more iron in that case, don't I? So let's stock up on some leather, as much iron as I can, fabric, so she should be good. I like how they're kind of doing a power walk. Hopefully we're a large enough group that the bounty hunters are not going to fuck with us. That'd be nice. What a motley crew we are. Also, like, the Nutto was so small that you can't even see him while he's carrying this thing. Here we go. Squad. Speed things along. Yeah, I'll bring them over to the safe house in Bass, see what kind of shape they're in. If nothing else, Nutto and Jaglogger really need to get their vittles on. And, wait, what's happening? Fucking bounty hunters. Who are they after? They're after, probably BoneShaw and Fujin. Yeah, those are the two they're after. Well, the good thing is both of them can run real goddamn fast. Well, BoneShaw more than Fujin, but still. Yeah, mountain crossbows on top of that house in Bass looks like it's a better and better idea as time goes on. All this because I wanted to save a guy. Although it looks like largely they're after BoneShaw. Though they are attacking Fujin all the same. Yeah, well, it looks like they're going to leave BoneShaw alone now, at least. He has far outpaced them. Fujin's another matter. I might have to break him out of the clink again. Still chasing him? Okay, I'm gonna have to have him run off somewhere else for now. Otherwise he's gonna bring these assholes down on everybody else's head. See what happens if that guy heals up. Maybe he wants to be my friend. Maybe he won't. Oh, I think they gave up. Thank God. Still got some food here, yeah? Yeah, I got some food poked away. So let's send Fujin back and wait for everybody else to get here. BoneShaw should probably take a little nap, though. And that guy ran off. Oh well, he didn't want to be friends. That's his prerogative. That just be how it be. Yeah, the rest of the crew are almost here. How you doing, Nutto? His strength has increased quite a bit in this jaunt. God, I think Fujin might have the most toughness out of everybody in the party at this point. Well, no, Skullfos does. Ah, no, Jaglogger does. Looks like he's taken one hell of a beating. His dodge isn't bad either, though, it seems. Well, I mean, it's at -10, apparently, but I don't understand that. Come on, you slowpokes. What's happening there? Yeah, it's just a fight between the Holy Nation and United Cities. Nothing new. That's not our problem. This? It's a bounty hunter. Well, if that bounty hunter wants to collect on one of our heads... they might still be able to take us out, because they look like they're pretty tough. There's another massive racket going on over there. Alright, so what's going on here? So Jaglogger needs a staff and some headgear. Slick needs a better staff. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Is going to, well, she's gonna equip that one. And she's going to take that one over there for them. And she is going to... they're all standard grade. We got any specialist ones? No, we got, or high grade, I should say. Well, I was going to give Jaglogger a black one to differentiate him from the other guy, but red one is the best bandana, so. Alright, I'll have her run her ass out there. Said I'll have her run her ass out there. Okay, she doesn't want to. Is that bounty hunter just walking on in? So it is. Coming in here to start shit? I really hope not. Okay. Okay, so I have to stop playing this. I've been at this for too long. I was hopefully going to actually start the Exodus before I stop playing, but I guess that's not going to happen. But the next time I stream this, I should be able to, because once Pow gets over here and fully kits out Jaglogger and Slick, we should be good. Alright, so, like I said, the plan is, we're going to head down into the border zone, and we're going to set up shop down there just so we can gain experience fighting the Dust Bandits and the Hungry Bandits. Because it's less likely we're going to be beaten, enslaved, or eaten in that case. Before I do that, though, I should select all these guys and set them for these jobs. because that will help automate things. So, plan is, as I said at the start of the stream, we are going to head basically immediately south. This nice lush valley right here, that's Holy Nation territory. Kind of going to want to avoid that for now. So we are going to head directly south from Bass, cut through this section of the desert. I think this place is mostly empty. There's not a whole lot there. I should be able to cut through it without much danger. And we'll cut along this side. This is still Holy Nation territory, but I don't think it's going to be as heavily populated. And bam, then we're right here, in the border zone. And then we can get shit rolling, finally, after so long of playing this. Hey look, another bounty hunter. Oh, well, it's the same one. Anyway. So, after yet another stream of this, I think it's time to finally call it quits. So, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks to join me again next time. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.